Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's very short video, I will be talking about the cabin air filters, how they work and why they should be changed as often as possible. This video will pretty much apply to any newer vehicle because most of the vehicles have cabin air filters. Just a couple of makes and models, usually with basic trim level, will not have them, but like 95% of vehicles have cabin air filters. Now, I'm in a car business, in car sales business, and quite often I buy vehicles from the auction or I get vehicles traded in, and people complain, yeah, the AC is not working, the fans are not blowing hard enough like they used to, and things like that. And I know right away, first thing to check is the cabin air filter, which is completely clogged. Okay, now like officially, if you check here on this NAPA filter, it's recommended to be inspected every 12,000 miles or 12 months and replaced like every 36,000 miles or 3 years. But I will not, in my opinion, honestly, on my own vehicle, I replace the cabin air filter every 2 or 3 months or with every oil change. And why? I will show you why once you see how these filters can look. This is the only thing that's keeping you filtrating the air you're breathing in your vehicle when you drive, right? And I have problems with asthma, I have allergies and things like that, so it's quite important to always use good quality filter because it will filter out pollen, dust, mites, mold, whatever can irritate you, right? And you want to breathe as fresh air as possible. It's pretty much the same thing like with your home furnace, right? You replace the filter every 2 to 3 months. Same thing goes with your vehicle. On this vehicle, this filter was not removed in a long time. I got this car off the car auction, and yeah, this is how the usual. Okay, and now you have seen how bad it can look, and trust me, if you live in an area with lots of dust on the road and lots of bugs and lots of mold in the air, that filter will get dirty and clogged up very soon, in a couple of months. So don't wait for like a year or so to replace it. These filters are actually quite cheap. If you buy it on a sale somewhere, you can buy it for like $4 or $5, but if you want a bit better filter, it's like 15-20 bucks. It's not end of the world, and your lungs will thank you for sure. Okay, now how this filter works, it's not really any kind of high science. It works like every other filter. Blower motor spins, the air is coming from the outside, and the air passes through the filter into the cabin, and then you breathe that air. And this filter is designed to catch all of these particles, like I mentioned, like dust and mites and mold and things like that. And once this is clogged up, it cannot do its function. There's just one important thing to mention when you're replacing the cabin air filters. On the side of the filter, you will always have the airflow arrow, right? And it's important to place the filter the right way, so don't place it the opposite way. Now, on every vehicle, you should see there should be an arrow on the cover of the box, of the air filter box, or something like that. Or what you can also do, when you're removing the old filter, you can see how the arrow was positioned on the old filter, and then you just place this new filter the same way. This specific filter, this is for Jeep Cherokee, and on that vehicle it's quite easy to replace it. Like on most of the vehicles, it's literally 2 minutes to replace it. Usually the cabin air filter is behind the glove box, so you just lower the glove box, open the door and pull out the old filter, clean the box if you can, and then install the new filter in. Some other vehicles, like older Ford Mustang, they will have it under the front hood, just below the wipers, but depending on which vehicle you drive, you just do a bit of research. Also, you can always find this airflow information online if for some reason you didn't pay attention to it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I decided to record this video just because, like I said, very often I get lots of used cars through my shop, and I can see that people are not replacing these filters, and they're completely clogged up, dirty, full of everything, like you've seen in this video, right? So just maybe to educate somebody who doesn't know, make sure to replace it, or if you don't want to replace it by yourself, that's fine. Just go to the shop that's doing your oil change and tell them you want to replace the cabin air filter as well. They shouldn't charge you more than 0.2 or 0.3 of an hour, plus the part, which is like 10 bucks, right? Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews, and other similar automotive topics.